Hi guys, welcome to Soul's No Evolution. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me. I hope you're all doing well. And welcome to the channel, guys. We are using the Soul's Journey Lessons deck. I haven't picked this up in ages. So we're going to pull some cards out of here. First one out, we have Fear. I realise that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. Okay, so let's see what this is in relation to. Grief. Bloody hell. Fear, grief. Let's get one more. Grief says, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Oh, and then we have balance that came out in the reversed. Oh, wow. And it says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world and do so without judgment. I'm going to keep that in the reverse. I think it's relevant. And then we have death at the bottom of the deck. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Right, okay, it's pretty self-explanatory. I feel as though you may be, if this is resonating with you, and it's general for the collective, so it may not resonate with everyone. I don't know where all these black bits on my desk are coming from. It's stuck all over my fingers. But I feel as though you are in this death process. The energy at the bottom of the deck is always, to me, the energy that the viewer is bringing into the reading. So you may be in an energy where things in your life are ending, coming to a close. We've just reached the end of a year. So you may have been closing the door on certain things, whether these are things outside of you or internally. And there may be some fear that you are going through, whether it's fear of letting things go, letting things end, fear of what is to come. Because as it says there, a death means that an ending is just a new beginning. So you could be fearing the ending. You could be fearing the new beginning of something. I feel as though you're grieving what was. You may be grieving, like I say, the endings, the closing outs, the wrapping up of cycles. And that's an important part of the process, is to grieve. Allow yourself, as it says there, to understand that losing something is an opportunity for you to appreciate it. Not every door that we close is, in anger. So I think it's important that you give yourself some sort of time to, I don't really know what the word is, but to settle into what you're letting go of or what it is that you're moving towards. There could be a grieving of the old version of yourself, like if you're going through an ego death. This could be grief in terms of, the person that you used to be, as you're evolving into a newer version of yourself. And all of this change, this being up in your head, these uncontrollable emotions that you may have, maybe sort of keeping you out of balance or out of whack. Right, show me fear. Show me this energy of fear for the collective, please, Spirit. And it took me ages to find this deck. I was hunting out the wild unknown. I haven't used it for ages. And I really hid it and put it away because Safi likes to get her hands on my cards if I leave them on the table. This is the deck I wanted to use. Wow, we got the Hermit. Right, okay, show me grief. Show me grief. Now that Hermit is Virgo energy, Major Arcana card number 9. So, I want to jump into this reading, but I want to get the rest of the cards out first. Show me grief. I feel like some of you may be fearing going within, fearing doing some sort of soul searching. You may be fearing the light or coming out of your shell. If something has ended, I feel as though you are not gung-ho kind of moving towards what is new. You may be feeling a little bit reserved, a little bit wanting to be in isolation. I feel others of you, the fear comes from actually shining your light. Right, show me grief, please. No card, oh, there we go. No cards are wanting to jump out. Father of Cups. Okay, right, show me balance. Why is balance here? Oh my gosh, in the reversed. You've got the Son of Wands and, wow, what's that? The 7 of Pentacles. Right, okay, bottom of the deck. Wheel of Fortune, yeah. I want to start with the Wheel of Fortune. Card number 10, Major Arcana. It speaks about change, and that's exactly what the energy from the clarifying cards at the top are giving me. Things in your life are changing. Like I said, there's endings, wrapping up of cycles, closing things out, completing whatever cycle it is that you're in. And I feel as though things are changing in your world. You may be making choices or decisions to move towards your destiny. There may be some fear associated with that. There may be some grief, as I was saying, about leaving things behind. As this karmic wheel turns, it's like we're letting go of things. Things fall away as we evolve, as we grow, as we sort of, align with the higher vibration or expression of our energy. And as I was saying before, this is when we allow ourselves to go through that grieving process of the things that we've let go of, the things that we perceive that we've lost. And you can appreciate them in a different way because they were all stepping stones or lessons, experiences that you've participated in that have made you who you are today. So as I said, this fear is clarified with the Hermit, and I think that that's either a fear of going within, a fear of solitude, a fear of being on your own. For some of you, it's a fear of shining your light here in the darkness. Like I said, a lot of you may be isolated, very reserved, within yourself at this time. It could be that you are seeking answers to the question that this fear is bubbling up to the surface. Like, does this fear come from? Why am I holding myself back? So I feel as though some of you are doing some really deep soul searching because you know that you've got to overcome this fear to allow you to align with whatever your destiny is. Then we've got grief clarified with the Father of Cups, which is the King of Cups. And the Father of Cups to me is somebody that feels or loves really deeply. So this grief process, it's like for some of you, what you've let go of or what you've wrapped up or the end of a particular cycle, I'm not going to say that, it's not something that you wanted, but I feel as though there was a deep emotional connection with whatever it is that you're letting go of. And you're in this process of grief where it almost feels as though you are processing your feelings here. Because the Father of Cups, like I said, is a very deep feeling, a very emotional card. But it's the mastery of your emotions. So I feel as though you're mastering this energy of grief. And it's like some of you may be coming to terms with or reaching that understanding in your grief process that whatever it is that you've let go of or whatever it is that you perceive as though you have lost, you are now looking at it from a different perspective. Because the Queen, the King of Cups to me is emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, using your intuition, bringing your feelings like from the depths of you to the surface, for you to analyze, for you to process, for you to to take charge of them, take responsibility for them. That's the King energy. So I feel as though a lot of you, or some of you should I say, are in this grief process and you are processing your emotions. You could be isolating yourself whilst you're doing this because there's something that's keeping you out of balance, and I feel as though you're either going within to recognize what that is, or some of you are coming out of this process of fear and grief and internal work and soul searching and processing your emotions and like I say, reframing those emotional experiences that you've been through. And some of you are now coming out of this, whether you are out of balance or you're seeking a state of harmony or balance within your own energy, within your own world. But there's something that you either have learnt, you're in the process of learning, that is going to allow you to realign yourself. Then we've got the Son of Wands, which is the Page. No, the Sun is the Knight. The daughters are the Page in this deck. So the Knight of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. And that's kind of like what I'm saying. I always get like an energy of alignment with this Seven of Pentacles here, because of how these pentacles are kind of situated. They're all in a line. So I feel as though with this Son of Wands, like I said, is the Knight. This is about you taking action now. Knights always speak to me about action. So there's something that you're required to do, put your energy behind, communicate with relation to. But there's something that you are being encouraged here to take action towards that's going to put things in alignment for you. And it's got something to do with this out of alignment energy, the fact that balance came out in the reverse. So I think a lot of you are going to want to be taking action towards getting yourself in alignment. 7 is an energy of observation. It's an energy of assessment. So I feel a lot of you are going to be looking at where it is that you can take action in your life that's going to put you in alignment for this destiny that you're moving towards, or some sort of change that's happening in your world. But there's an elevation, there's a growing. And it may not feel like it in the moment, but with this death energy, the fear and the grief, to me, are the consequences of change. Because no change is easy. And I know we sort of say, oh, you know, things have got to change, we've got to change. It's a word that's thrown around a lot, but to actually go through the process of change, it's difficult. It does bring up fear because you're stepping outside, you know, of your comfort zone or what you've always known, what you've always thought, what you've always believed, what you've always felt. But fear, to me, is, well, what do they say? False evidence appearing real. It's where your ego is trying to put you back in line. It's like, where are you going? You're stretching beyond what we know, and I don't feel comfortable with that. So it's going to present you with false evidence that is going to show up, you know, in your reality. But that's where I think you going within and doing that soul-searching work is going to help you to analyze. Like I said, this is Virgo energy. Its ruler is Mercury. It's going to allow you to ask questions of this fear. Well, why do I feel like that? Why is this an issue for me? Why am I holding myself back? Why am I not allowing myself to, show my flame to the world, so to speak? You're going to be asking questions, analysing, communicating with yourself about where this fear comes from. And it may bring up, like I say, emotions, feelings that you may have pushed to one side, didn't want to really process. But you're in the energy, you have access to the energy of this Father of Cups. For you to really, like I say, to connect with those sensitive parts of yourself and really get a deeper understanding of why they are being triggered. Because all of this is to put you back into alignment. For you to take action towards what it is that you want to invest in. This could be as simple as, self-care. Right, okay, I'm going to get out, I'm going to have a walk, I'm going to meditate every day, I'm going to eat healthier, I'm going to exercise, I'm going to read a book, I'm going to spend time, in my own energy, whatever. But it's taking action towards whatever it is that's going to bring you back into harmony with yourself. Even if it may not feel like that as you're, going through the motions of ticking these things off. I think if you consistently take action, repetitively take action, whether this is over the course of weeks, months, eventually years, you're going to see the benefit of this realignment. Right, 1 second, guys. Right, I'm back, and I really can't remember. I really can't remember where I was at. Let's jump and clarify a couple of these. Right, show me the Hermit and fear. Show me Hermit and fear. Get some fresh energy on the table. Show me the Hermit and fear. Okay. We'll go one more round. I don't think there's anything more to say about that. No. Right, show me grief and the Father of Cups. Okay, and we have Two of Swords. Oh, yeah. So you may be in denial about how you feel, or this grief process that you're in, or even appreciating something that you've had to let go of. But there's some sort of denial, not wanting to see the truth, not wanting to hear the truth, not wanting to speak the truth. And it maybe have something to do with how you're feeling about letting something go or having been let go of. I don't know which side of the, side of the coin you're going to be on. Show me balance in reverse with the Son of Wands and Seven of Pentacles. Show me balance in reverse. Justice. Ooh, and then we've got the King of Cups again, at the bottom of the deck. Right, okay. So I was saying that an imbalance that you may be going through, like I say, the remedy to that is for you to take action. Whenever you're stuck, whenever you're out of alignment, whenever you're stuck in your head or indecisive about something, the remedy, the solution to that is to take action. Like I was saying, like create a to-do list, start knocking them things off. Also evaluate what is causing you to be out of balance here. Because the Seven energy speaks about having time to assess or to reassess, to observe what is causing an imbalance. It's got something to do with your feelings here, with the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and then the King of Cups here clarified with the Two of Swords. It's got something to do with your feelings. Now, the Justice card is card number 11, and that speaks about mastery. The numerology it's a master number. So there's something about this imbalance that you're required to master. The Justice card, again, it speaks of balance. It's, the righting of wrongs. It's an energy of karma. I just feel like with this being this imbalance energy that's at the end, there's something about, it's just confirming the exact same thing. There's something that has got you out of whack. It could be a legal matter for some. It could be, like I say, you not wanting to see the truth or speak the truth. It could be something karmic that you're dealing with, but you need to be really honest with yourself and then take action in accordance to what you are sort of, the data or the feedback that you're getting back after you do this assessment here. Right, let me pull one of these. I'm thinking, which cards do I want? I want this psychic deck. I didn't want to make this reading like super long, but we'll see. Right, show me, oh my gosh, any more messages? Suffering in silence, exactly. Oh my God. This is it. Suffering in silence, the Nine of Swords. There's something that's got you in your head, whether it's fear, whether it's guilt, whether it's the ending of something, the closing of something out, the fact that you're out of whack. And you're suffering in silence. Like I said, this Hermit is like a withdrawn energy. It's going into your shell. And then we've got the Ace of Swords. So yeah, and this is the remedy to the indecisiveness, sitting on the fence, not wanting to see something, say something, receive something. You've got to allow some sort of truth, some sort of clarity to come in. And we've got this big ass sword on the Justice card as well. You've got to cut through something that you're not wanting to see here, because it's going to lead to your success. It may be a perception shift, a perspective shift, seeing this situation through a different set of eyes. Because whatever this was, like I say, it's karmic in nature. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, we've got Justice card. It's karmic in nature. And then we've got third eye chakra at the bottom of that deck. Tune into your intuition here. We've got King of Cups twice, very watery energy, very deep energy, stuff that's going on below the surface. Your intuition is really going to help you to connect with what you're not allowing yourself to see. Or you could be dealing with somebody else that's in this energy as well, that's a bit closed off, a bit in their shell. Like I say, they're suffering in silence. You may sort of sense that they're out of whack. Okay. Any additional messages? Any additional messages? Right, one more go. Any additional messages? Right, okay, we have not the right time. And it's up to you. Okay. Right, okay, it's not the right time. And I feel that that's this balance that's upside down. There's something that's out of balance. So whatever it is that you're wanting to do, let me grab this deck. I want to clarify it's not the right time. Show me it's not the right time. I feel as though there needs to be action that's taken here. Oh my goodness. We have wedding and haughtiness. Okay. I don't know. What you're leaving behind may have something to do with a wedding, a relationship, a union, a marriage. And this haughtiness, it's just giving me like peacock in it. Well, that's exactly what it's showing me. Showing me on the card. There's a peacock on there. So whether that is somebody sort of putting themselves out there on display to be seen, I just don't feel it's the right time. There's a process that you're in the middle of here with this fear and grief and the hermit, the isolation, going within, getting yourself back into balance. I just don't feel it's the time, whether it's you moving towards a commitment within a relationship, putting yourself out there to, you know, in search of or looking for a relationship. I just don't feel it's the right time. There's a lot of love in here. King of Cups in here twice. Give me one more clarify, please, Spirit. Show me haughtiness and wedding. Yeah, look at that. Sorrow. An old woman. Oh, right, okay. So sorrow, like I said, I just feel as though you're in this grieving energy of something that you're either letting go of, a stage or phase that you are in your life. It's not time for you at the moment to move towards something new. I just feel that you've got to allow yourself to go through whatever this process is. Then we've got old woman. Some of you may feel as though time is running out, but I don't feel as though it is. Time is not running out. As it says there, it's up to you. You've got to go through this process. And as this process is closing out, everything that, yeah, we've got 8 of Swords under that. Some of you are trapped, really trapped in your head. And then the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. So something's taking a long time. You may think that something is taking a long time, whether that's to come into fruition or to, like I say, go through this healing process. And I don't think you see the work that is actually being done. But don't focus on that. At the moment, I feel as though you're being encouraged to focus within. Everything that's meant to happen will happen. We've got Soldier. So that's, to me, is giving me the energy of don't give up the fight. Don't give up the fight. There's something that you are required to complete here. Your mission isn't over as of yet, but it will be soon. I feel as though it will be soon. Right, I'm going to leave that there. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Have a fantastic day, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.